All right, Season 2, Episode 2, Varsity Viewpoint. I'm Mr. Book with Dane, Charlie, and our special guest this week, Max Weber.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Max. So, I'm sure anyone listening has heard about your great success in your first race of the year. So, outside of cross country, or you can talk about cross country, just tell us about yourself.
I do a lot of running. That's probably a lot of my time is what I do. Outside of that, I enjoy playing basketball. That's fun always. I enjoy hanging out with our friends, volley tennis. I'm probably second best here besides the hammer right here. That's probably my top two things I do outside of running.
Okay.
So I was looking at this Illinois running news stuff. That's not a huge paper for me to read, but I've seen Mr. Peel post a lot. I saw that CM was ranked, was it number 4 preseason, I think?
Yeah, by one of a couple of the things had that.
Yeah,
it's kind of all around. But.
That's awesome. And then what was it? Let's see. That's also where you were like in the little vote for like runner of the week or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Performer of the week.
Yeah, it was the only running news that posted.
Which I'm pretty sure you're running away with it right now, aren't you?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Good joke, Dane.
Yeah, a lot of people.
You picked up on it.
Yeah, a lot of reposts from people. Like,
yeah.
it was. I appreciated everybody doing it just in the district.
So tell me about the CM Twilight. Like, why do you think that race was so good for you? And it seems to always be. Like, you just really perform well there. Was it like weather related that you run at night? Like.
Yeah, I mean, past years, so I've done it all 4 years of high school. Like, even when I was a freshman at Metro, I ran at it. And, like, it's not the best course, honestly. Like,
really?
It's, like, the second mile, like, in the sports complex, it's all just, like, holes in the ground. Like, it's just, like, it's really hard to run on sometimes. But I think, like, last year, I got second. Like, I didn't even win it to Landon Harris, who got 4th this year. And I ran 15:44. And then I ran 14:28 this year.
That's insane.
So I think really the first thing I want to say is just because, like, our training, we switched it up a little bit this year. And, like, we had a really good summer. I ran more and, like we're more focused on a lot of stuff. So, obviously, like, I'm just in better shape than I was that year. And then, like, the competition-wise, there was these 2 twins from Marion that came. And they're really good. So just having, like, people to compete with makes everybody better.
So were they not there last year?
No, this was the first year that Marion ever came.
So you talked about like the holes in the course. Do you think you have a little bit of a home court advantage there?
I mean, yeah. We've since doing it like every year. Like I knew where to push. Like I remember, I think Jacob or someone told me that Jarman, who was like on the gator in front of the race, was like looking back, and he saw me start to kick like half a mile out, and he's like, he's not gonna be able to do this. Like, but because I knew like the course goes uphill and then you finish on a downhill, like I knew that I could do it. Because the downhill, you just follow it. So just knowing stuff like that helps
knowing your
a lot.
home course definitely helps, yeah.
So this is me just trying to remember conversations with Peel, but is Granite City the next one?
Yeah. Granite City's the
and
second.
you typically perform better there than you have.
And he's got
Twilight.
some more competition here at this next one too. Yeah.
Last year I ran 40 seconds faster at Granite than I did at the CM meet. So I definitely should run faster.
You got another
year.
40 seconds ahead of 14,
I don't know about
20.
that, but that would be a very good day if I could do that.
And absolutely no pressure at all. But
No.
I was talking to Mr. Law, and he thinks you're winning state this year.
I mean, obviously, like if I run a time like that, I want to think that, but I have to have it on the day. That was the first meet of the year, so we'll see if I still have it.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Well,
all right, Dane.
It's a great start for Max this season and the whole cross season. Next, I guess we'll talk about football. They lost a game against Newton last week. It was a bit of a rough opening to the game. Kind of weathered it, got into the second half, had a really, really good drive, first drive of the game, and then kind of just never really got over that hump.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, your thoughts?
I think Newton could turn it around this year and be like the playoff team that we were talking about the Eagles possibly being.
Yes.
I think they're in better position to do that. They're really heavy at the junior class, and they have a stud sophomore that is apparently like a surefire first rounder for MLB eventually.
He's going to be a stud.
I don't think he's going to play his senior year. There's no way if everybody graduates a year before him football-wise, and he just won't want to get hurt.
Right.
But, yeah, I don't know. I think there was a lot of penalties, and we just looked like a very undisciplined team, and it's hard to win games like that.
Yeah,
So.
there was a couple of drives there where they didn't even run a play until it was 1st and 20, 1st and 15, and that's just automatically thinking like, man, we got to get 8-9 yards here on this play just to have a chance at moving the chains one time. That's just not a great recipe for success.
Well, you know what is? Having East Alton Wood River on your schedule.
Yes.
Because they lost 55-0 to Chester.
Yes.
Now, a lot of people look at that and think, oh, they didn't score. We should be able to blow them out. Chester was 9-2 last year. So I don't know how much of that is Chester's good and Wood River's young, but I hear their numbers are down. There are a few freshman starters. Got a connection over at Wood River that was telling me about that. Shout out Mr. Mason.
We miss you.
Yeah, we'll see him at the game tonight for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But I would imagine that if there was one game that we had the biggest chance to win of the year, it's this one.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's just like you hate going out and, the past 3 years, we've always felt good after a week 1 win against Marquette. They end up dropping us and playing some tiny school from Missouri to get their first week win. So you go and you face some.
They won by 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
So you go and face some better competition, and it's a good and a bad thing because obviously you play a team better than Marquette. You end up losing, but you're like, okay, we're a little bit more ready for conference play coming up. But at the same time, you want to have a 1-0 instead of an 0-1.
Charlie, do you know what the theme is for tonight?
So, yeah, tonight we got Whiteout or White Lies for the theme tonight.
Whiteout,
So,
White
yeah,
Lies.
It's a good
fun.
theme. Yeah.
It's a fun.
What, baby powder?
Yeah.
Oh, bring the baby powder.
I
They
say
can't-
bring- I
they
say
can't
bring
take
the
it
baby
from us
powder.
at-
Yeah.
Not
What's
at
Jacob
home.
keep saying?
Yeah.
Ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go, yeah. There we go.
Okay, moving on from football. I did not great research, but I do know we have our first home volleyball game on Monday. Mr. Newell's been posting about it a lot. He's been posting about everything a lot. But home volleyball game on Monday. I don't know the theme or who we're playing, unfortunately. But
We're going to show up.
we are going
We're
to show
gonna
up, and
cheer.
we're going to be there, and we're going to cheer
Yeah, we're gonna be
loud
yeah.
for who's our only senior? Keegan Thomas, our senior,
We
and
lost a
Lone
lot.
senior.
a lot of seniors
Senior.
graduated last year.
Wow.
Um,
Probably because our whole team was seniors
yeah,
last year.
the
It
entire
was,
team
yeah.
was seniors last year. Okay, I think that's enough of CM sports for now. We'll move on to college football, and we can, I guess, praise Charlie for his not biased prediction on his week 1 upset.
I mean, it was just clear as day that FSU is going to
Oh,
win.
Clear
yeah,
as day,
yeah,
huh?
clear as
I
day.
mean,
I actually did tell my dad just in a conversation. Oh, there he is. Chuck
thank
nailed
you,
it.
Mike.
I did tell him, I was like, if there's a 2-touchdown dog to win, it would be FSU.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was right that
Yeah.
game. Alabama had starters out. FSU was just ready to, just go beat somebody, and it was just the recipe for success.
Yeah.
And
Roll Tide, Jaden.
no,
Yes, sir.
absolutely not. But yeah, your upset hit, right?
Yeah, I kind of pulled that one out last second. It wasn't a huge upset. It was just LSU over Clemson, and they handled business. I don't know. I think LSU is just a stronger program.
That was kind of a surprising game for me. I was going into this football season like, I'm obviously not a Cade Klubnik supporter. I don't like Clemson at all, but I thought he was going to be the guy this year.
Yeah.
He was kind of my early Heisman pick, and LSU looked good, so I don't know.
Then you got
a lot of time left, though.
yeah,
exactly, yeah.
OSU Texas, a week 1 matchup that you don't see very
It's like,
often.
yeah.
Just praise everyone but Dane.
Get it right, and he'll praise
Yeah,
you.
I know it. Just you don't see ranked, especially like real high ranked 1 versus 3 matchup in week 1.
Right.
Like that's often a late season matchup that has playoff implications. But to see that week 1, it's exciting, and it's not as exciting when Ohio State wins. But Texas was the number 1 team, gets beat by number 3. Penn State plays whoever, and Ohio State jumps Penn State in the rankings, and now they're the number 1 team.
Yeah.
Do you think they deserve that? What are your thoughts? Do you think Penn State deserves to be not punished but not rewarded for playing a weaker opponent while Ohio State wins?
I don't think anybody in either one of those locker rooms cares who's ranked number 1
Right.
or number 3 right now. It's all about, like, it'll sort itself out at the end.
Yeah.
Well,
There's a reason that your schedule, you want to, schedule against tougher teams.
Yes.
You don't have to do it week 1. It just worked out this way for Ohio State. Penn State will catch up eventually.
And I think that the preseason rankings are just one of the hardest things to get right.
We've had a message held back from Jacob Cranford for bullying, so
That's crazy.
that's unacceptable. We don't tolerate that. But yeah, man, it's just great. College football's back. It's one of the best times of the year. I mean, like right now, you've got school starting, so you got Friday Night Lights football. Whether your team's good or terrible, it's still fun. You got college football going, which
Well-
who doesn't like college football? Like, let's be for real.
Well, I don't know. When you're, I can speak from last year. I mean, when your team is bad, it's not fun.
Speaking of that,
I
Dane
wouldn't
didn't
say
mention
it's
baseball.
fun. Yeah.
I was getting there.
Oh, that's weird. Normally baseball's the first thing
I
we
know.
talk about.
Well, it sucks when the Cardinals suck. So, you got the NFL season starting, which is awesome.
Yeah.
That's fun. Okay, that's enough, Jacob. And you've got playoff baseball right on the cusp, which I won't have to worry about this year. But when the Cardinals are good, and and I'm going to an Illinois State football game this weekend, so that'll be fun. They play Morehead State.
Oh, was one of our listeners?
One of our listeners, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And it's just a great time of year for sports, just in general. Okay. Moving on to the matchups this week. We have the biggest game of the week is my favorite, Michigan Wolverines take on Oklahoma. I'm sure the Cranfords will have some wise words for that one. Illinois versus Duke. That's going to be a really good game. And Ole Miss versus Kentucky. Those are the 3 ones that I put as headliners of the week. And it's just like, again, early season ranked matchups. You know, a lot of times you see teams just play nobodies. You pay schools millions of dollars just to go and beat them up and say we're 2-0. But I like what Michigan's doing going and playing OU. And I like what Florida State did playing Alabama. I like what Ohio State and Texas did. And it's just like, I think it's a good step into college football. It makes college football more fun in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
I like when there's out-of-conference rivalries,
Yes.
which I'm definitely segueing into my pick for my upset. of the
Okay.
week
You want to
here.
go straight into it?
I do.
Okay,
I
go
do.
for
I'm
it.
ready,
Go
I'm
for it.
ready.
The most overrated team defensively in the nation, the Missouri Tigers, are going to lose to the Kansas Jayhawks.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
a big play offense. Kansas, the last few years, no one can stop them on offense. They put up a bunch of points. They just don't stop anybody. I think they stopped Mizzou just enough, and I think they're like 7-point dogs right now. But I think Kansas wins that one outright.
Does Kansas still have that stud running back? Is he still there?
No,
No,
he's gone.
What is?
All right.
Do we know the line on that game?
Talking about Puka or whatever his name was.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Don't
So
know. You just think
so that line, where was that line at?
6.5 or 7.
6.5 or 7? 6, 7. My pick for upset of the week. I'm sure. I promise you, I'm not gonna have a biased pick every week.
But you do this.
But I do this week, and I did unfortunately last week. Michigan. I don't understand how they're 5.5-point dogs in the first place. They're ranked higher than Oklahoma. I know they're going and playing an away game, but like they looked very good against. I mean, I guess a bad New Mexico team you could call it, but I don't understand how a team that's higher ranked is 5.5-point dogs. I understand it if it's like 1.5, 2.5, especially because it's
Are
away
they
game.
both ranked teams?
Yeah,
I think it
Michigan's
doesn't
ranked
matter.
higher.
I think it doesn't matter.
Well, guess what?
September.
Michigan is going to beat Oklahoma handily with
The whole chat thinks Oklahoma's going to win.
because it's a bunch of
Jacob Cranford.
it's Jacob
Cranford
Cranford,
and
Mike
Jacob.
Godar talking about Bell Brusso in the house.
Crazy pull by Mike Godar.
Oklahoma gonna win. Rankings don't matter. Terrible take. Okay, we hear it. But guess what? Bryce Underwood's gonna shut everybody up. Chuck, take the
So,
spotlight off
I mean,
me.
I saw Mike Godar in the chat talking about it earlier. Iowa State. It's a big rivalry right there. I'm taking Iowa there.
Iowa.
I'm not pleased with Iowa State right now. I don't.
Iowa's just so boring. Over the last
Yes,
5
but
years, they
it-
just don't
it-
score.
But
But
they,
no one scores
but
on
they
them.
defend.
Yeah.
They defend.
They
Yeah.
sure do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Max.
For mine, I mean, I don't know the most about college football, but from what I know about college basketball, I'm gonna pick Duke over Illinois.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Duke would beat.
So,
Illinois.
okay.
Duke would beat Illinois. I love it.
So I
Yeah.
get stuff all the time about people saying that I give Max Weber too many props. I love him. He's a great kid, great athlete, great student. He even wore a John Morant jersey because he knows who he's in company with here, the biggest Grizzlies fan you'll ever meet. But what are you talking about? Duke over Illinois. Get out of here.
Duke over Illinois.
That's a
Terrible.
good pick.
I believe that it'll happen.
Yeah.
That's the terrible take you all were talking about.
If they could get Zion Williamson in tight end
Yeah.
or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Book, do you want to throw your little game in here right now? Is it a good time for it or no?
Yeah, let's do it.
All
So
right.
we're going to play 1 through 5. You're ranking blindly CM athletes. You don't know who's coming next. So, like Dane last week, the very first person we said, he put it 3, just kind of be safe.
Yep.
Combined ranking.
They all
Yeah.
saved number 1 spot and kind of got burnt.
I didn't get
Now,
burnt.
that
I
may
had
not
a-
happen this week.
Guess
Nah,
what?
respect,
I
bro.
had
That's
the only
respect.
state champion in the school in my number 1 slot.
That's true.
And that's where I was at. I didn't get burned at all.
Okay. All right.
Just very highly
Athlete
at the one.
number 1, Riley Lamb.
Oh, okay. Big dog Riley Lamb. I'll start. Basically the best athletic frame we have in CM.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what, 6'5", 6'6", probably. Good basketball
Might be 6'7"
player.
by basketball season.
You know, brought the house down against who'd he dunk against? Jerseyville last year.
Two
Oh,
dunks
man.
last year.
I mean,
Everybody's saying 2 right off the
I
bat.
would that is where I was gonna
2.
go with it as well. Don't sleep on Riley Lamb in baseball either. Gonna have to take some convincing to get him to play baseball this year. I really want him to play baseball this year. Made a huge diving catch in regionals to save a run.
Does he play third base?
Left field. Flowers is our third baseman.
Oh, that's right.
And it was just electric, and it's just like, I don't know. He's my number 2.
Mike Godar says blind number 1.
So yeah, I mean, going off Mike Godar, my guy, no hesitation. Riley Lamb's my number 1.
Wow.
I just like Dane said, that frame, like, he may only play 2 sports, but I mean, I could see the kid on a football field so easily.
Oh,
And I mean, he's probably the most athletic kid in the school, really, if you want to talk pure athleticism.
Yeah.
Being able to dunk a ball since sophomore year. Like,
and you know who was just begging Riley Lamb to play football all throughout middle school was Rick Reinhardt. Which he begged me too. So like you see, he begged a lot of people to play football. But yeah, Riley Lamb I think would have been a great tight end in football. Unfortunately, not where he went. But yeah, Max.
He's gonna
Yeah.
be my number 1 too.
Okay.
There's no one I want to watch more than Riley Lamb play basketball.
Okay.
And I mean, he's gonna do track this season, so that's gonna be really
Okay.
fun.
No, he's
okay.
playing baseball.
It's pretty much confirmed. He's doing
He's also the laziest kid I've ever met.
That's funny.
We're talking about on the field.
Chuck may be a little biased.
No,
but-
it's not biased.
All
bro.
right.
You don't
All
know
right,
yet.
so-
You're just a fresh.
All right, so Riley Lamb, we got out of there 2, 1, and 1. Athlete number 2, Ty Books.
What is Jacob talking
Ty Books. Okay, so Ty Books.
about?
Who's he talking
I don't. I'm
I
not
don't know
really
who
sure.
Jacob's
Ty
talking to in
Books.
the chat.
He's a soccer player. Is that all he plays?
Soccer,
Track.
Soccer and track.
He's on our state
Esports.
4x4 for track.
State 4x4
Yeah.
esports. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen Ty play a lot. I mean, I've been to soccer games. I watched him play a little bit.
This was more of my super well-rounded athlete.
Okay. Yeah, he's well-rounded.
He's not known for his touch on the soccer field. He sent us his highlights one time. He did like a little
Yeah.
kick over them, and then he just turned the ball
Yeah,
over. But
he's like, this is
so
the greatest
athletic.
touch I've ever had, and he kicks the ball over a dude's head, and then he just kicks it right to the other. Anyways, for that alone, he's my number 5, just because he.
Number 5?
Yeah,
Dang.
just because of that bad touch after
You're
his
putting
good
Ty
touch.
Books at number 5.
Ty Books is my
crazy.
number 5.
That's insane.
I'm taking a different route with this. I mean, again, a senior athlete, like varsity soccer player. Again, went to state for track. I mean,
And esports.
and esports. Like, I want to save the 2, so I'm gonna go 3 for Ty. But I couldn't go any lower than 3. Like 4 and 5, there's no way. So I'm going Ty Books at my 3. Easy.
I'm gonna really hope there's some bad athletes coming up because I'm going straight to my 2. My 1 and 2 are
Okay,
locked up
okay.
already.
Wow.
Okay.
No, I don't. I respect that. I respect that.
Chuck, bad take.
Okay,
Bro,
Jacob.
somebody kick this guy out, bro.
Can we mute him?
Yeah, for real, this guy.
Let's see if we can mute him.
Are you actually?
I'm trying to
I
figure
kinda
it out.
wanna
Yeah,
see-
I'm not sure.
I want to see his bad takes.
He
the
just
rest
said
of
something about a femboy. Okay, you got it.
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God.
he's gotta go.
the-
He's
He's
gotta
gonna
go.
ban this guy.
Time out. 10 minutes.
So I will say our next athlete. Oh, wow! I deleted all those messages.
That's okay.
Okay, next athlete on the list.
40
I want to do
messages.
an underclassman,
Okay.
and I want to do a freshman,
Calling me.
Braden Rayner.
Okay.
I
Braden
don't
Rayner.
know who that
Yeah,
is,
you're
to
gonna-
be
I don't know
honest.
who
with
that
you.
is.
I can give some. I can
Yeah,
give
you
some
have to
insight.
guess
So Braden Rayner, he's a running back on the freshman football team.
Is he not the quarterback?
No, he's a running back.
Oh, this okay.
He plays basketball,
Point guard.
point guard in basketball, and I assume he plays baseball.
Baseball.
Yeah. So 3-sport athlete.
So I feel like just off your description alone gives me shades of like freshman Parker Parnell.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
Just you describing him,
Yeah.
I don't
Mhm.
even know this kid, and I guess that's
He's
my.
probably not going to touch varsity in any of the sports his freshman.
Well,
year.
He's
no,
pretty
Parker-
undersized right
but
now.
yeah,
That's,
yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
okay, and that's an anomaly. Like Parker was an anomaly going to like play varsity basketball his freshman year on a pretty good varsity basketball team.
Dang, we got somebody saying 5. Immediately.
That's mean. She's probably mean. But just because
She's a freshman.
he's a freshman, I don't know him very well. I'm putting him in my 4, and now I kind of feel bad for Ty Books.
All right, so, I mean, right off the bat, I'm going 4 as well, and it's just because he's a freshman, but 3-sport athlete, and he's someone like, I haven't seen him on the football field yet or baseball, but I've seen him on the basketball court, and just the grit he plays with, like I can tell that trend, like that goes with other sports as well. And yeah, I mean, he's kind of undersized right now, but if he grows a little bit, I could see him being really good in all 3 of those sports. So yeah, 4.
Okay.
Since it's a ranking of like now, I don't want to like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over the potential that he obviously has and just throw him my 5.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about varsity CM sports right
That's
now.
fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Braden, I'm trying to put these people on notice, but they're just doing you dirty. I'm
Oh no,
sorry.
I know he has potential.
I'm
I
sorry.
believe him.
We'll,
I believe
we'll get
in
there
it.
one day.
One day.
All right.
Max bad take.
My bad.
All
That's
right.
crazy.
Next athlete, Kevon Flanagan.
Oh my goodness, Kevon. And I wish you guys could go back to 6th grade basketball and just
I
watch
can go
this
back.
guy. We can.
Yeah, I can
and just
go
watch
back.
this guy Kevon play basketball. It was the funniest thing ever
Yeah, it's so
because
fun.
he's like just a specimen of a man in 6th grade. He was a head taller than everybody. He was significantly taller than Riley Lamb,
Mhm.
who was tall for our age. And
I remember seeing you guys practice one time I went there, and I'm like, oh, that's got to be the best kid.
he
Did not start.
No, he did not even start on that team. But
you could just tell the athleticism.
but
was
watching him from 6th grade to 8th grade was an insane transformation of just picking up a basketball and learning to play. Like, and one of my favorite moments of all time was Kevon. This kid goes up for a layup, and Kevon jumps up and slams it. And I mean, I thought it was gonna go through the freaking brick wall. And it was
Oh, I
just
remember that. Yeah,
it was
I
just
remember that.
amazing, and he's a stud football player. and he had a
Now a wrestler.
Good track runner as
Yeah,
well.
miss him on the track. He didn't do it last year.
wrestler,
He's a good. Yeah.
track, and he's just an athletic guy in general. I mean,
He picked up wrestling out of nowhere and
Yeah.
basically started off just being stronger than the other guy.
Yeah.
And then like the technique has slowly come along too, but he's gotten better and better each year.
and yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have a hard time putting him anywhere but one. I think Kavan's my one, and I'm
That's
happy
weird.
with that.
Somebody said that and then you said that.
Yeah, I think.
Bro, I didn't even see that, bro.
Somebody's calling the shots for you.
No,
Yeah.
but yeah, Kavan. And just a little funny thing about Kavan is when we were little. I don't mean little, but when we were young basketball players, he didn't really grasp dribbling very well.
No.
And he used to just take the ball and then run and then dribble. And it was the funniest thing ever because as soon as he would get called for it, he'd be like, every time. But
Yep.
that was one of my favorite Kavan
Classic.
things.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, so I think if I'm correct, I think I got my 2 and my 5 still left.
There's only one left.
This is the last one.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
There's
But
two
he's-
left.
he-
Oh, you
before
haven't done
Kavan.
Kavan. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I think I mean, Kavan's
You can't
definitely not
play.
my 5. I mean, there's no doubt. 2 easily. So yeah, I mean, Kavan, when he was on the track team, I mean, he's quick, he's fast,
Yeah.
and then great wrestler, great football player.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, I even miss him playing basketball.
Oh
I
my
miss him
gosh,
being there.
yes.
So yeah, easy, no brainer too for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you think of a CM like athlete,
Yeah,
most people
yeah.
probably think of Kavan.
They think
so
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
he has to go in
100%.
my 3. But if I had a higher spot,
Yeah.
I would definitely want to think about it.
Yep,
So
mhm.
he's going in my 3.
Okay. So our final athlete, I actually wasn't sure who I was going to pick out of these last two people, but when you said something about Kavan and your favorite basketball memory, I immediately thought of someone else who played basketball in junior high, and this is one of the funniest stories I've ever heard. Jacob Flowers.
Oh, tripping over the volleyball line?
Jacob
Yes.
Flowers had the longest fall of all time. When I tell you he makes a layup, not the volleyball line, he tripped over our free throw
He
line
tripped over every line.
and
He just
and
kept falling.
tried to
Amazing
catch
video.
himself 50 times, and then ends up falling under the basket, the other
Yeah,
basket.
amazing.
Funniest video of all time.
Amazing.
Great football player, great baseball player. I honestly wish I had a higher spot open, but all I have is 3. So Flowers is my 3, unfortunately.
So, I mean, you're saying unfortunately, I only have my 5 open, and this just isn't right having J Flo at my 5. But I guess I have no choice. I mean, this was a tough list today. I mean,
Yeah,
this
it was.
This
It
was
was.
a tough list today.
You know,
Yeah.
I left like kind of a little cupcake that you guys wanted to rank lowly last time, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, this was a tough list. This one got me this week. Yeah, I'm not very proud of myself, but it is what it is.
Now next week may not be the most top heavy list.
Okay, I like
that.
We
We
might
might
go
go
This
different
was
route.
top
I know, I
heavy
was
this
kinda
week. Yeah,
expecting,
this was
like,
crazy this
I
week.
had my 1 and my 2 as
Yeah.
my first 2.
I was-
things.
yeah,
I was expecting
this
like,
is
there was some
crazy,
good
yeah.
athletes, but yeah, mine's 4. That's all
Yeah,
I
you're
got
fine.
left.
Yeah,
so.
that's still no.
Yeah, I think
We're sorry, J Flo. We're sorry.
Yeah.
Not what we
Flowers,
wanted.
obviously baseball's his main sport, but
Yeah,
even in
but
football,
he's a stud on that football field
when
too.
he has the ball in his hands, I feel
Mm.
like on offense he still is the one initiating the hits.
Yeah,
Like just
I'm
super
telling
he's so
aggressive
you.
kid.
physical. Yeah.
He's such a nice dude when you
Oh,
talk
yeah.
to him. Like
Oh, yeah.
you wouldn't think he'd be like that.
I'm telling you, I just would never want to be in his way.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
no.
I would not want to be in his way. I would not want to have to stop him from going somewhere.
Mhm.
We got not much time left,
NFL scores.
but we can move on to the NFL. A little bit about last night's game. The Eagles ended
Oh,
up
gosh.
winning it. Jalen Carter, the Eagles' best defender, just doing stupid stuff.
One of the craziest starts to a football game I think I've
Yeah.
ever seen. I mean,
dude tears his ACL.
we see a linebacker for the Eagles tears ACL, and then he spit on Dak Prescott like
Yeah.
before plays even ran. Insane.
AJ Brown had 1 catch the entire night.
Yeah.
I have him on one of my fantasy
Yeah,
teams.
that's terrible.
CD
Yeah.
Lamb dropped
Point eight.
4
That's
balls
crazy.
in their last drive. That was just
Yeah.
The one team I have AJ Brown on is my guillotine league, where if you get the lowest score in the league, you're out.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
gosh,
good. That's great.
not
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Kansas City, LA tonight.
Yep.
Everyone can watch that. It's on YouTube for some reason. But in Brazil, That should be a good
Yep,
game.
Sao
Paulo,
Sao
I think is how
Paulo,
it said.
Yep.
And then touchdown scorer of the week. We'll have a touchdown scorer every week. We'll have a leaderboard. Book, me, Chuck, and then our guest of the week will compile.
Yeah, you guys will like
Oh,
that.
I gotta lock
Yeah,
in.
so you
And
gotta lock
so,
in, yeah.
Max, you're our guest. Who's your touchdown scorer of the week?
I think Puka Nakua might have 8 touchdowns. Who
8
knows?
touchdowns.
Oh, whoa,
Because
okay.
we're only
He was my first
asking,
round draft
we're
pick,
only
so-
asking for one.
If
He
you
was
Puka
my
Nakua
first round
has 8
draft pick.
touchdowns, we're not doing this anymore. The guest wins.
The guest wins, yeah.
Yeah.
100%,
Okay.
yeah.
Chuck?
So, I mean, I'm going with Bijan Robinson this week. That's my guy. I'm kind of excited to watch the Falcons play this year, actually. I think that they're going to shock some people. So, yeah, I'm going Bijan. Easy.
For me, I'm going James Conner. I love his matchup this week
Yeah, the Saints are
against
terrible.
the Saints D-line. I think he might run for 3 touchdowns, but I am confident that James Conner will score a touchdown this week.
Okay.
I was very close to picking James Conner for the exact same reason, so I like that pick. Mine, I'm going against the Browns defense. I'm going to pick a Cincinnati Bengal. No, it's not Jamar Chase.
Dang, come on.
Chase Brown.
Chase
I
Brown.
like Chase
Okay.
Brown.
Lock for
I
a
like
touchdown.
Chase Brown.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really all. I mean, Titans week 1. Obviously, I'm excited.
Yeah.
If-
We got a couple good matchups.
Got
this
a
week.
good-
Bills Ravens, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Bills
Bills,
Ravens.
Ravens,
The Titans play the Broncos.
If you like 2 bad football teams, my Vikings are playing the Bears.
Yeah,
That'll be fun.
you can go watch that.
1 minute.
JJ McCarthy, I'm excited to watch his debut.
Yeah.
From a Michigan guy. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to watch Cam Ward play in a real football game, not the preseason. And yeah, I'm just excited to sit down on the couch and watch my fantasy teams lose.
I just
So-
want to watch Red Zone. I
Oh,
missed it
Jacob
so much.
Cranford is back, so we got to go. We appreciate you guys for watching. Tune in. Should be next Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Should be good for Thursday next week. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you later.